All right, follow me for a second, okay? It's the early 90s on a chilly Friday evening in October. The air is crisp, but it's also fragrant with the smell of fall, right? There are leaves all over the place, all over the ground. There's pumpkins out on the porches in the neighborhood, and the neighborhood is rife. It's rife with Halloween decorations. Fall is in the air. You and maybe your friends or family, or maybe even a girlfriend or boyfriend, for the 3% of the women that are watching. But you and your significant other decide to run to the video store, okay? Man, listen, I'm old. I am old. I'm coming to that realization. I have lived through so many eras that came and went. My friends and I talk about how we literally lived in the golden era of so many things. Shout out to the 80s babies. But anyway, listen. So y'all make a run to the local video store. For a lot of you that were around back then, it was probably Blockbuster or some other local spot, you know, and you all perused the aisles looking for the latest scary movies to rent, or maybe even an older movie to watch for nostalgic purposes, right? It's Halloween. But whatever the case, you grab your movies and maybe some snacks and you head out. But on your way out the door, you walk past an open doorway that's off to the side. That doorway is covered up by a curtain. And you probably spot maybe one or two creepy looking dudes heading inside, right? And it's right then that you catch a glimpse of what's behind that curtain. Come on now, we all know what was behind that curtain. See, back then, during the Please Be Kind and Rewind days, way before the era of streaming, you had to go to the video store in order to rent movies in the form of VHS tapes. I know I'm speaking alien language to any Gen Zers that are out there watching this, most of you anyway, but just follow me, okay? And at the time, if you were feeling a little raunchy, right, and wanted something a little bit more spicy to watch, there was a special section just for your freak ass, okay? And I remember you would go in there and they had the cheeks only section behind that curtain. The cheeks only section. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And it was in a separate area of the video store. We all knew what was in there, all right? And then all of a sudden technology started to make these huge steps in evolution. And before we knew it, VHS tapes were replaced by DVDs, and then DVDs were then subsequently made obsolete by the internet and streaming. And of course, this streamlined everything in that industry, made cheeks accessible by virtually anybody with internet access at any time. And so that meant that industry would essentially be ruled by whatever site could sort of provide that type of content on a massive scale. And then the hub was born. And the rest, as they say, is history. Currently, the hub reportedly makes anywhere from 10 billion to up to around 100 billion per calendar year, with 80% of the traffic using their cellular devices. 15% still use their desktop computers, and about 4% are using tablets. But there's been a new kid on the block. Did you all know that Onlyfans made about 7 billion in 2023? And I know that's not the jaw-dropping 100 billion that the hub generates every single year, but for a company that was started just 8 years ago, at the end of 2016, I'd say that 7 billion in earnings ain't too damn shabby, especially when you find out that OnlyFans was started with a $10,000 loan. But as the years go on, more and more people, both men and women, join the block party. And I'm sure those numbers will continue to climb because every day there's a new thought on the block. But as you can imagine, this ain't the safest job that you can have. And contrary to however many contraceptives and preventative measures of disease that they come up with, there is no job security here. I know everybody says the popular line, I get tested every month. I'm telling you right now, no the fuck they don't. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. You nasty niggas and hoes are out here fucking and sucking without a care in the world. Nobody's getting tested. Everybody's at risk. And nobody wants to admit it or be responsible with their bodies. You want to know how I know that? Let me show you.
Allegedly, Gucci Third Leg is out here giving people HSV2, that is genital herpes. If you collab with him and then found out a month to 3 months later that you have genital herpes, there's a high likelihood that you got by that man. Please go get tested if you did have any collaborations with him. I know a lot of people are being insensitive and saying like, oh, he fucks everybody raw, how are you surprised? Stuff like that is not always common knowledge. And
it's a great fucking question. He fucks everybody raw. How are you not surprised that he had something? Well, let's continue.
The thing is, there are several niches on social media, so a lot of people aren't aware of his gross or abusive ways until they actually experience it. They don't see it on social media. So I'm going to say this a couple times on my platform to make sure that the word gets out, because I have now a big platform. Gucci, I've been waiting for this.
She's been waiting for this, she said. Now, let me get you all caught up to speed for those who don't quite know what's going on here, because I had to do a little research myself to get to the bottom of this. But she said, Gucci, there's a guy who calls himself Gucci Third Leg, who is basically a part of the corn industry, and he markets his business through Onlyfans content. Let me show you something.
When I tell you I fucked 13 bitches in one day. When I tell you I was back to back, like I would just walk out of my resort and I'll meet a new chick and you know what I'm saying, and we'll just start vibing or just start talking, go for some drinks and shit. I'm just like, damn, like I'm about to go for the 6th nut in like 2 hours. The whole face can cost you, cause I done seen some bitches get pregnant during the whole face. I done seen some niggas get a baby. Fuck, damn, I forgot about that. Alright, I was one of the niggas who caught a baby. I actually caught 3 babies during my whole phase. Fuck them kids. Alright, so last year my body count was like 3,100, but I was really, I didn't feel too bad about it because my ex-chick down in the body had like 2,000 or whatever, but so it was like when I was dealing with my chick, she couldn't really be like, oh, your body count's too much, because her body count like 2,000.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there. In case you missed it, he said that his body count was over 3,000. He said the chick that he was dealing with, her body count was over 2,000. So between the two of you, y'all have 5,000 bodies. Mind you, this interview right here came out way before this chick, this OnlyFans chick, got involved with this dude. So the knowledge was there. Keep that in mind as we go forward, all right?
Devastating, but I just got another phone call that Gucci Third Leg infected another girl allegedly with HSV2. If you are a victim of this man, please come forward, text me personally. I will get your story out there completely anonymously. Please. There are so many people that are just getting swept under the rug. He literally told this fucking person, everybody has herpes in the industry. No, they don't. I'm just gonna say, yes, he gave it to me. It's devastating to have to come on here and share that whenever I was 19 years old, Gucci Third Leg burned me with HSV2. And he told me that he was gonna send me his test results, and he never did. And it saddens me to hear that he's done this to so many girls. And there's girls with so many similar stories to me, and they're so young as well. He's preying on the young, he's preying on the new. And I'm so sorry for not saying this 7 months ago. I was scared, and I was making so much money. I can't keep beating around the bush because you guys think I'm lying. And he can't ruin anybody else's life. I didn't know what he was known for. I didn't know who he was. I didn't do my research. And it is my fault. I know the people that already have it know exactly what I'm talking about, but whenever you realize and find out that you have something as severe as that, it's heartbreaking. It causes you to go through an immense amount of trauma and depression. I was going through so much at the time, and I've already gone through so much, so at the time it was very hard for me to speak up about anything. I do fully disclose anybody that I have sexual interactions with. I tell them before. Nobody is made unaware. You guys can demonize me, whatever, but I'm sorry for hearing these girls sob and not know what to do, because for a while they didn't know if that's what was going on. It's so sad, because the agency does not make you test. Talent testing does not make you test for herpes. That is one of the only things that they don't make you test.
Now, after she goes viral, trying to, I guess what you would say, expose Gucci third leg, of course he comes out and says it's not true. She knew what she was getting herself into. Who's to say? But she then went to Twitter. I have her Twitter pulled up. For YouTube censorship reasons, I cannot show the entire thing. But I will tell you what's going on as I read this, okay? Because she had an interaction, which was video recorded, with Gucci third leg. In this interaction, she asks him, hey, there's something on your junk. What is that? He responds and says, oh, that's just a cut. I cut myself. Her goofy ass then says, oh, okay, and proceeds to slurp him into tomorrow. Let's read the tweet. It says,
this should be all the proof y'all need.
By the way, she's got videos here and pictures that I cannot show you again.
I'm mortified and ashamed that I didn't come and say it back in March when I got that positive result. Sadly, it's my fault that y'all are coming to me saying he burned you. He lied to me and said he cut himself while shaving. He told me he'd send me his test results and never sent them. I was 19 and naive.
So you didn't wait. So let me get this straight. You were smart enough to know that to ask for test results, but you weren't smart enough to actually wait for them before you actually went ahead and got bust down. Got it.
Brand new. I was 19 and naive. Brand new to collabing. I was only shooting content with partners. I was scared of losing all the money that doesn't mean anything to me now. I reposted the vids to milk the money that I felt like he owed me. He changed my life forever. Ain't that the truth? I was speaking in third person because I was too afraid of what would come, but I can't stand to let people think I'm just lying.
Then she adds him here.
You will burn in hell for what you did to me and these young women. There seems to be a trend of the girls he's burning. We're all new to the OF content collaboration game, or 19 to 22 years of age. I'll drop the full story when I'm ready.
Well, he might just burn in hell. All right? He might just. But bitch, you burning now. Oh my God. She admitted. You admit that you slept with this dude, found out that you were positive for a disease, and you didn't say anything because you were getting money. She said that. I didn't say it. You heard me read it, and you heard her say it. I just wanted to confirm and show the receipts that this chick, this dunce, slept with this dude and continued to allow him to be out here and basically run amok through the Onlyfans community, burning everything in sight. He's just there wreaking literal havoc, and you said nothing because you didn't want to fuck up your bag, is what you said. What a piece of shit. You are no better than he is. So, of course, after this breaks, and goes viral everywhere, Gucci Third Leg feels like he has to respond. So what does he respond? Well, he goes on the white boy stream, Aiden Ross, with his receipts. He says he's got receipts to disprove everything that she's saying. Well, let's check out his receipts.
For what is that?
Can you read that?
It says you're positive for HSV1.
Yes.
So what is that? Can you explain what that means?
So positive for HSV1 means you do not have herpes. It means you have had probably like a cool sore, muscle, stuff like that. And this is very common in the whole world.
Right.
2 out of 3 people in the world have HSV1.
Let me just look it up so I can.
Most adult stars, they do not test for HSV1. In the situation, I understand she is a victim, but I'm sorry, Danae Davis is not my victim. Also, to kind of backtrack on everything, me and Danae filmed on February 10th. When we filmed on February 10th, Danae did not show me a new test. She did not show me a previous test. She never even showed me a test.
So
what are your?
So you're admitting, Jesus Christ. He just openly admitted that she never showed him a current test of anything, but you still went balls deep. Listen, this is stupidity on every side, on all fronts. It's just blind stupidity everywhere. But hey, you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. I don't feel sorry for anybody in this situation. Let me tell you that right now. I don't feel sorry for her. I don't feel sorry for anybody who's gotten burned. I don't feel sorry for him. I don't feel sorry for any of them. Why? Because when you go out here and you play Russian roulette with your body, you're prone to catch a bullet. At some point, you are prone to catching one of them bullets. So I don't feel sorry for nobody. I definitely don't feel sorry for her, especially knowing that you allowed other females to go and get bust down by this dude, all the while knowing that he was passing out diseases, incurable diseases, and you didn't say shit because you didn't want to mess up your bag.
What do you believe is that, obviously she's still a victim. She showed that she has it. So what do you believe is what happened to her? What do you think? You think it was somebody else who gave it to her? Can you explain what do you think that happened to her?
I'm going to be very 100% honest. And as a man, we all know, even as content creators, yes, we might have, like had sexual relations done work, but it's like after work, what happens? We meet other regular people, we, have other regular sex, which is uncommon for, which is undocumented. This girl has been on many countless of shows, been with many countless of men, I can't even name them. But it's like, I'm sorry, but it's like, you're backtracking into one dude that you didn't even show no test results.
Right.
And I showed you two.
By the way, those test results that you saw were apparently from 2023. So they weren't even up-to-date test results. So basically, you're out here, you're trying to clear your name. You're trying to clear your name, but you don't even have up-to-date current test results. And this is the dude that said he had bust down over 3,000 women. All of you, that's 3,000. All of you are at risk and you probably caught something from this dude. All of you. Stupid.
Number one, and I do think this is awakening for everything that's happening in the OnlyFans community. It's just not as regulated as like the porn industry, which is primarily based in LA.
Wait, chat that.
Like, do you think it was safe for you to have sex with somebody with the open cut on your penis, bro?
Thing about it is knowing.
I don't even want to hear what else he got to say. Anytime a nigga say the thing about it is, you already know some bullshit about to come out. Listen, the message here is very, very clear. All right, it's very, very clear. By the way, this dude has been seen next to Sexy Red. He's been seen next to all types of chicks, and the rabbit hole goes deeper. Apparently, he was busting down somebody that was that had relations with Aiden Ross before. Apparently, he bust down a chick that has some type of connection to Kai Cenat. Listen, do not play Russian roulette with your body because this is what happens when you do. It's what happens. We're going to wrap this up.
I've actually already been working on the condom brand, and as well too, I have launched hashtag wrap it up NFT. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Which I will be donating 10,000 in profits to sexual.
What?
Anything that might, because here's the thing, what people might not know, and Aiden, it's not a laughing matter, brother. Like, we're serious.
The thing that I'm not laughing at. No, I'm not laughing at. Really?
Now you want to be serious? Now you want to be
Don't
serious?
do that.
No,
This is
Aiden.
Don't do that shit, bro. I laughed at the part where you said.
Okay, I've been joking.
No. I'm laughing at the part where it's about an NFT. Can you guys let me finish? Holy shit, bro!
This shit ain't funny.
It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. But you're making an NFT. You're making an NFT out of a condom, bro. How can I not laugh at that? You're making an NFT out of a condom.
Now you want to go on a campaign to promote safe sex after you done bust down over 3,000 women without a condom. Oh, now you want to go on how important it is to wrap it up. You can't make this shit up, bro. You cannot make... Listen, I feel like life at this point is one big simulation. This cannot be real. Life isn't real. You can't have people this fucking stupid. It's impossible. They got me tripping on my own words. I can't believe how stupid and dog. Listen, he said that he wants to create a condom NFT. An NFT... I'm done. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Holy fucking Christ.